From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is Roz
Yes.
and Mocha.
it's Roz Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno
This
Mars.
is Selena Gomez.
Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow!
You just won $1,000.
It's amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man. This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. You wouldn't say that to your mama, so why us?
Hello, Kayla!
Hi.
Kayla is in charge of the DMs for the next little while. Deepa just got married over the weekend, but that don't stop the DMs, y'all.
No, it doesn't. Kayla, what do we got in the DMs today?
Well, we have a little something for you, Roz.
Excuse me.
Someone needs your gardening expertise.
Oh.
Our 6-month golden retriever dug holes into our lawn at the cottage, all sand underneath. Any recommendations on how to patch and repair?
Worst.
You don't cover your ears for a sec, Kayla, because you're only going to have a dirty reaction to this, okay? You can plug it. See, I know. You know what I mean? I can't.
She didn't really cover your ears that well.
I know. You know what I mean? You can go to a part of your lawn where things are thriving, like where the grass is doing really, really well. And then what you can do is you can pull out what they call a plug, which is just like you can dig up and dig down, like in a small circle.
Oh my God.
Okay, and then you take that circle. It's going to look like a tube or a cylinder.
Yep.
And then you go over and you can get multiple tubes and cylinders, and then you go and dig those same kind of holes in the part that's damaged, and then you shove the tube into the hole and you plug it.
Oh. How many times have you done this?
Sometimes there's been a couple of spots where I've had to plug it like 5 or 6 times.
Oh, wow. In the same day?
Yeah.
Damn, Roz.
Okay. Anyway, next question, Kayla. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's great.
This comes from Carling. Hey, Roz and Mocha. Just wanted to ask if you guys have any advice for a student going into the radio and media production program this year. I graduated in 2019 and always thought about going back to school, so I decided to push myself and go back. Any advice would be great.
When did you go to school for
Yes.
this? You did. When did you finish?
About almost 6 years ago.
Okay, so what's your advice then? Because you're deeper into it and more recent than either of us would be.
All I have to say is just work your ass off and make those connections.
What does that mean?
I know,
make those
but
connections. I don't know what that means. Make those connections.
It's really tough now.
Yeah.
And Shem can attest to this because Shem also teaches a radio course at a college.
Oh, yeah.
So I think especially with COVID and everything and like radio stations not really taking in interns to get that experience, like, man, I feel bad for some of these kids who are looking to make this a career, but then they have like nowhere else to go to practice their skills.
So what's your advice, Shem?
Yeah, to answer your question about what it means to make connections, you got to network. You've got to reach out to people in the industry. You know, you've got to reach out to, whether it's on-air announcers, people in promotions or wherever, and reach out and just get them to know who you are. Because like somebody like myself, I get demos every single week. And sometimes I'm not going to listen to everybody's demo. But if I recognize a demo from somebody who's already reached out to me, I'm more inclined to listen to that demo first, right? And ask for feedback. Don't be afraid to ask for feedback. That's if you want to do on air. And the other thing is this, you have to be willing to move.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of kids, especially coming out of some of the major cities, want to stay in that major city and they don't want to go elsewhere. But you've got to be willing to go elsewhere, get your feet wet, do that kind of stuff, and then, hopefully work your way back. But you got to network.
Yeah.
You got to network.
Okay.
Nice.
I have no advice for somebody going to college, and I wish I did. I wish I did, but I do not. My advice to anybody who's going into college who wants to be like an entertainer or you want to be on the radio or TV, my advice is always the same thing. None of that stuff matters, and your goal from day one should always be to be the best writer you can be.
Mm-hmm.
And when you are the best writer in a room, especially in this business, you're usually one of the last to lose your job.
Yeah.
And writing and then storytelling. And I just don't mean like your own stories, but study storytelling. Study the way people deliver the journey and how they start stories and how they end stories. And then you take all that and you sort of build your own flow, your own way of telling stories. And then when you're a better writer than everybody, it only amplifies your skills in everything else that you're going to do. So that's my advice.
What's next, Kayla?
Okay, this is my favorite. It comes from Steven. My friends and I need you guys to solve an argument we had this weekend while at the cottage. During the drinking game Kings, on one turn we had to list words that rhyme with boob. Someone said pube.
Yeah. Yeah.
And our group was split 50-50 on whether or not it rhymed. Can you guys let us know what you think?
Yeah, pube and boob totally rhyme.
I say no.
You say no?
Yeah, I say boob and pube do not. They sound similar, but I don't think that they rhyme. It doesn't have boob, pube. Oh, wait, man, hold on. I guess it depends on how you say it.
It's the same sound.
Boob, pube,
Yeah.
oob.
I agree with Roz.
Maybe I have to change my answer now.
So when it comes to difference in spelling, and I would say this to the. So what's your thoughts, first of all, Kayla? They rhyme? No,
They
yes?
rhyme.
They
Yes.
rhyme. Boob and pube.
And I
you
love
can-
putting them together. Boob and poop.
There we go. And now that we know that you love putting
Don't say it. Don't finish the sentence.
together. Okay, but I will say this to when it comes to the like spelling changes in things, because your brain may be getting tripped up on that. That would be like saying door and core don't rhyme.
But they do rhyme.
But they do rhyme. Boob and pube also rhyme.
See, I'm still having a hard time with boob and pube. I just said that.
Okay.
I didn't mean to say that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you should talk to Kayla. She puts them together as often as
Capital
she
B
can.
and capital P.
Yeah.
Right
I think we should. I think it's time to move on.
Yeah. It's time to end all of this.
Oh, is this?
Forget it.
Okay,
Yeah, we're
I'm
done.
sorry.
We're done.
I'm
Thank you
sorry.
very much. Find us in the DMs. Kayla is in charge of them for the next little while, and we'll do this again. Thank you, Kayla.
You're welcome.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep
So Jenna
Dive.
just got married over the weekend. She's taking some time off. And Kayla, who is a familiar voice here on KISS, you hear her during the day, you hear her at night. Sometimes you'll hear her on the weekends. She is now in charge of the DMs for the next little while. Roz?
Kayla, what do we got in the DMs today?
All right, this one is coming from Jackie. Hey, Mocha, what did Hulk Hogan say to his art teacher?
Oh, is this a
Oh,
joke?
a joke,
People
a
are getting
Hulk Hogan
funny
joke?
in the DMs now? God,
Whatever,
this
who
whole
cares?
thing has gone to hell.
Okay, so what's the question again?
Okay, what did Hulk Hogan say to his art teacher?
Oh my God, hold on. It's not racist, right?
Is it racist?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because
It's not
Hulk, the whole like,
Yeah,
Hulk Hogan-
it's hard. It's hard. Anytime you get a joke that starts with "What did Hulk Hogan say?" I always just think the N word. Right? You know what I mean? That's where your head should go before the training and the vitamins. Right? That's where my head goes.
Okay, so what did Hulk Hogan say to?
To his art teacher.
She was our
Oh,
teacher.
okay.
Okay.
Go.
What you gonna glue, brother?
Oh my God, that's so bad. Yo, at least it wasn't racist.
Right. That's true. That's true.
Wait, how are we supposed to feel about Hulk
Yeah.
Hogan now?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's tough. I don't think we're supposed to like him. I don't have any
Okay.
opinions on
Because,
Hulk
like,
Hogan, to be
WWE
honest with
welcomed
you.
him back and-
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, like I said, at least the punchline wasn't racist.
I don't know. I don't know. What are you gonna
What
glue?
you gonna glue,
What
brother?
you gonna glue? Okay, next question.
This one's from Angelina. Hey, Roz and Mocha, love the show. I think Shem is incredibly sexy and his teeth are... Who did you pay for this?
Oh my God.
Okay, hold on. I have nothing to do with this.
This is every
What
week
is
we
it?
get.
I have. Wait, hold on. I'm sending a little salt, Roz. You know, every week we get
No. I was
this.
gonna say I was gonna talk about your teeth because it's the thing that people
She
want
said
to
I was
ask the
sexy first.
most.
She said I was sexy first.
I didn't hear that part.
Read
I
the
only
whole-
heard the.
Read the whole thing again from Angelina.
I think Shem is incredibly sexy and his teeth are literally perfect.
Amen.
But this isn't about that beautiful man. You paid her.
Okay.
So it's not about me?
So this is going to get. So what is the question? What's the question then?
My question is for Mocha. If you had to choose one thing that Jenna does every day that makes you say to yourself, I love that woman, what is it?
Why don't we just edit that whole thing out about Shem in the beginning? And then, like, can we do that? Do we have that power? I don't think we do.
Wow.
I don't. You know, I think you're beautiful.
I think you're beautiful too, boo.
All right. So does Jenna do anything? What?
Well, let's open this up to the room. I think it's a great question. There are like so many things. I would consider myself like pretty organized. But I would say she is like 10 times more organized than me. She will have plans set up for things that I wouldn't even have thought of. She will think of things like way in advance.
But that's sexy though?
Yeah, she would say like, for example, like I know your dad's birthday is coming up, and I went ahead and bought this and this and this for him.
Do you think that when she buys your father a birthday gift,
No,
that's
I'm
sexy?
just saying her thoughtfulness I find sexy, right?
Right. That's a weird example, though.
No,
when the
or
question
if
is,
she
what does
makes-
Jenna do that makes you go, oh, damn, she's sexy? And you say when she buys my dad presents?
Okay. Well, we talked about this recently when I said she got these pants. These
there we
these
go. Now
leather
we're
pants
talking.
that
Yes.
look like they're. I think they look like they're rubber,
Yes.
but they're extra tight.
Right.
So when she wears those,
Yes.
yo, sexy. How about you, Roz?
When Catherine washes the windows.
Not when she buys another presents.
No. No, anytime she does anything where, what I find sexy is that anytime Catherine does anything where she's struggling.
Oh, no.
Okay. But what I mean is because like she's like, I could easily jump in and do something because I'm so much taller than she is.
Yeah.
But I don't because she's determined to do the thing that she's in the middle of doing. So whether it's changing like a pot light or reaching super high to wash the windows on the back windows.
You won't even go up and be like, baby, let me help you with this?
No, because she will always just say no, right?
Oh,
she will
okay,
always
okay.
just say no. But I find that sexy. Like I
Mm-hmm.
find it sexy when she's just like doing something, right? Like just like struggling to do something, and the sounds that comes out of her mouth when she's reaching up super high, right? You know, those sounds. That's what I find sexy. But also everything else, that ass.
That's a short thing.
Yes,
That's a short
yes,
thing.
Yes.
What else you got, Kayla?
This one is actually for Maurie. It says, eating a breakfast sandwich while on my way to work, almost freaking choked because Maurie said he was 29. I am 29 and he is not my age. Laugh my ass off.
Right. Yes.
Like
yes.
she was like she was so shocked that that I look the same.
No. I think that you have to, I have no problem when people try and like, you know, just say that they're younger or whatever.
Like Mariah Carey's eternally 12.
With you, if you said, you know, I could pass for, 33, I would be like, yeah, you know what, maybe you could. But it's the fact that you're stuck on 29, that you won't even allow yourself to have got into the 30s yet. Like that's what makes it weird.
I would say 32, 33 if that were the case.
You think you look 29?
Bro, you're pushing 50 and you think you look 29.
Certainly not pushing
How many years
50.
away from 50 are you?
I would say I'm 8 years away from 50.
What you would say you're 8 years away from 50? Or how many?
Actually,
I'm 43.
Okay.
so that is
8.
No. Less.
44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 7 years.
Yeah.
I had to count on his fingers.
Yeah.
And how far away are you from 29?
Much more than that. But again, it's not the difference of it's how you look.
Yeah, you look more 50 than 29.
Oh, can I go turn the lights on?
No. And I mean that. Okay, and I mean that in all honesty. If somebody had a picture of you and I showed them that picture and I said, is this guy, he is one of these. Is he 50 or is he 29? You think the majority of people are going to say 29?
It's because you said 50 first.
No, if I said he's 29 or he's 50, you think the majority of people would say 50? 29?
Yes.
Hell no.
No.
Hell
Everyone's
no.
saying 50.
Everybody's saying 50.
I got no wrinkles. I got no gray hairs.
Bro.
No. But if you said 33, I'd be like, yeah, cool. You could probably pass for 33. But
I'm not there yet.
But not 29.
Absolutely.
No way 29.
Kayla, this has been so much fun. Find us in the DMs. Kayla is in charge for the next little while Deepa is off. So send us your DMs, send us your comments, send us your questions, and we'll do this again.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. Our DM is where all the weird lives.
Kayla is here. Kayla is filling in for Deepa, who just got married.
She did.
And she's taking some time off, but we still have all the DMs to get through. So Kayla is now in charge for the next little while of our DMs. Hello, Kayla.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Good.
We're
Look at
good.
you handsome men.
Oh,
Rare.
I like this is starting way better already. Already, it's way better. I like you way better than Deepa already.
Oh, wow. If Kayla's voice sounds familiar, it's because she works here at KISS and she's on all the time. So familiar voice, it's nice to have you here with us.
Okay,
Aw,
so
bless your hearts.
what do we
Rare.
got in the DMs today, Kayla?
All right, this one is coming from Anonymous. Hey, Roz and Mocha, we're currently playing mouth charades and are 20 minutes into an argument about the difference between a seal and a sea lion.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
Do I know the difference between a seal and a sea lion? Have I always thought my whole life that they were the exact same thing?
You know, I am so
Is it?
curious
Wait,
now.
I think
never
I think maybe one's fuzzy.
seal versus
Right?
That's what she said.
sea.
Okay. You know what? Okay. All right. Okay. Stop it. No, I do believe.
And 45 seconds ago, you
Yeah,
said
I
you
know.
like having
Nah, I
Kayla
don't.
here better than
I don't.
Deepa.
I've changed my mind. I think that one's fuzzy and one's not. Do they sound different, Maurie?
Of course they do.
What does a seal sound like? What does a sea lion sound like? Really?
No, you're making that up.
Sea lion.
Do you have examples in there?
No.
Okay, take a second, go find some examples, and you mimic them, okay?
But what's this? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Isn't that one?
I think that's a seal.
I think
isn't
that's
it?
a seal.
Doesn't one of them go? Isn't that like a sea lion?
I don't know, man.
And then I think Kayla, you're right. I think the seal goes.
I'm enjoying this question, by the way, just as much as I enjoy actually playing mouth charades, which is just about zero. While Maurie figures that out, did you figure it out?
Very similar.
Yeah.
But the sea lion is deeper and more manly.
Okay, go.
Oh.
And the seal? Oh, so they do sound the
Oh,
same.
so they sound the same.
Okay.
Okay, another anonymous one. Yo, listening to podcast episode 287, and I nearly punched my damn car radio when I heard Ross say that in the sport of dressage, the horse does all the work. As a professional horse trainer that is out here sweating her tatas off on the daily, I can assure you that this is not the case. I know Roz isn't into extreme sports, but since you're just sitting there and the horse does everything, I think he might be game to come and have a go. Disclaimer, I'm not liable for any injury or death resulting from this attempt.
Okay, first of all, I would never ride a horse. Okay? I'm deathly afraid of ever getting onto a horse. And did she just call, or did he just call dressage an extreme sport?
Yes.
Dressage is far from an extreme sport.
You know, I had a feeling when we had this conversation originally
Yeah.
that somebody from the horse community was going to reach out about this.
Dressage is not dressage is not show jumping. Like there's like things you can do on a horse. Like you can race a horse, you can jump a horse. Dressage is not sort of in that world. Okay, it's when they make them dance, right,
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Very beautiful.
Okay, my problem is that in something like the Olympics, the horse doesn't get a medal. Okay, like it's all the guy riding it, it's all the woman riding it, and then the trainer. I'm not saying training a horse is not difficult. That is extremely difficult. And I have the utmost respect for somebody who can train a horse. What I'm saying is, in the actual event and the sport, the horse is doing most of the work. Okay? That's all. That's
so
all
you
I'm
don't want
saying.
to try dressage?
I would never get on a horse.
Have you ever been?
No.
No?
No.
Huh. I went
No.
once.
You did?
I hated it.
No, not for me.
Absolutely hated it and vowed to never, ever do it again. Have you ever ridden a horse, Kayla?
I have. It makes your booty sore.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I can't. It's not.
It does.
It's not for me.
I'm actually an award-winning horsist.
Which is what?
Like when I went to camp,
Yeah.
I used to do jumping in the horses. I would jump over things. I have a big medal.
Like you would jump over horses?
No, the horses would jump over.
Oh. I was like, that is a cool camp, man.
All right, this one comes from Jordan. Hey, I'm a really big fan of the show. I'm part Guyanese, and I've always had such a good laugh listening to you all. My question is, does Roz know what Guyanese pepper pot is?
I do know what Guyanese. Now, if you asked me to make one or to say what's in it, I wouldn't know. But I've had it before. It's delicious. But I'm not a fan of. Okay, don't come at me. Okay, look at Shem.
Chef pulled up to his microphone real quick.
Okay.
The other guy needs in the room.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
The glasses are coming off.
Yeah, you know me. I'm great with food. I'm an adventurous guy with food. I'm not a fan of tail.
What do you think pepper pot is?
I know, that's what I'm saying. But I'm not like, if I had my way, I would substitute. Okay.
With what?
With anything else.
Chicken?
Yeah, maybe.
Do you know what pepper pot is,
some
Kayla?
sort of thing.
Yeah.
What do you think it is? No, you don't.
Here,
No.
explain it. Explain
it's
it.
oxtail.
It's oxtail.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah.
We make it in the sauce. That's the Italian version. We make it in the tomato sauce.
Oh, okay. There you go. So you've had it before.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oxtail's so good.
Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan.
Now, if it wasn't oxtail, like
Yeah.
if it was ox, like leg,
Yeah.
right?
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Like the whole leg? Like, I don't want to.
There is cow heel in it.
Yeah, cow heel. Yeah. I might be down with that. But no, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of tail. Before I get to the tail, I want to eat everything else first. Right? Like I don't want to start with the tail. Like to me, the tail isn't the meal. Like the tail is the thing you eat after several meals. Right? Like I don't want to start with the tail because then I wonder like where did all the other parts go that were better than the tail?
Like why do you get stuck with the tail?
Yeah, like why? Like what did I do that you're serving me the tail? Right?
That much of a bad human being?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Right?
Kayla, this has been wonderful. Thank you very much. These are the DMs. Kayla, for the next little while, is in charge of them. So hit us up in the DMs and ask your question, leave your comment, and we'll do this again. Thank you, Kayla.
Thank you.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive.
Here we go, DM time. Kayla is here. Kayla works here on KISS, and Kayla is filling in for Deepa, who just got married last weekend and is taking some time off. So Kayla has been going through all of our DMs, Roz.
What do we got today, Kayla?
All right, from listener Monica. Happy 12th anniversary, Roz and Mocha.
Yes.
And the behind the scenes team. Do you listen to your show when you are on holidays? Because it's absolutely great.
No.
I do not either.
No, I don't. I get zero enjoyment.
Listening to the show?
Out of listening to the show.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
no. I just never have. I haven't watched. I've been on ET Canada now for, I don't even know, 16 years, something like that. I haven't seen an episode of ET Canada in over a decade.
Never?
No.
Oh, wow.
No.
Even if it was like an interview that you were like really excited about that day to talk to someone, you wouldn't even check it out on TV after?
No, I don't get, because I don't see it as a TV show, right? Like I only see, like I'm watching the way that it's edited or I'm watching the way that I asked a question. Like, it's just not enjoyable it's not enjoyable for me. And the same thing with the radio show. Like if I listen to the radio show or the podcast, I'm listening for the way that we got into something or out of something. Now, that said, if something pops up on social media and it's like a video of us talking about something and it's funny, I'm not going to turn, like, I won't swipe away. I'll watch it and I'll laugh, right? Because I hear things all the time in those videos on social media that Mocha says or Maurie will say or Shem will say that I didn't hear in the moment. One, because I'm just so preoccupied with where we're going to go and we're going to do all this stuff and you know, sometimes it's loud because everybody's laughing. That's what I find funny is when I hear things back that I didn't hear the first time. That's the enjoyable part for me. There's nothing else really that's enjoyable though.
So when you watch videos on social, do you then like double tap and then comment and be like, haha, we so funny?
No, because I don't go to the comment section because it's all people just talking about my beard and how I need to shave it. And I'll just like
What's wrong with your beard?
I
I
don't
like it.
know, man. Ask the people on social. I don't know. They get a lot of opinions about the way I look. But no, I don't find the comment section. I don't find the comment section
Can I
enjoyable.
comb it one day?
No, you can't comb it. Okay, I'm not a pony. All right, like.
All right, next, Kayla.
All right, so this is from David. Hello, Roz and Mocha. I just wanted to say that I listen to your show every day, and my question is, did you guys know that Damnit Maurie's voice sounds like Olaf the snowman from Frozen?
Oh my God.
Does Maurie sound like Olaf?
Hold on, let me
Who's
find
Olaf? Maurie? Is it Josh Gad?
Yeah.
Is that who it is?
Snowman.
Has anybody ever said that you sound like Josh Gad?
No.
No. Oh, wow. You just sort of did sound like Olaf just then. Now that I think about it, maybe you do sound a little like Olaf. And I don't think it's your normal maybe conversation voice. Do you think he sounds like Olaf, Kayla?
I've never watched Frozen.
You've never seen
How have you
Frozen?
and I've never
watched
seen
Frozen?
The Little Mermaid.
Really?
Yeah.
I've
Hold on,
never.
here.
Yellow and snow? No go.
Am I right? Hi.
You're creepy.
Yeah, I don't think that. I think that maybe you have the same tone.
Yeah, a little bit.
But yeah.
I was gonna say, like, is it because Josh and I are both Jewish?
That may be. I don't know. That may be it. Maybe that's the same reason people think Shem sounds like Scott McGilvery from HGTV.
And I look like Snooki.
And you look like Snooki. All right. It's because we're all Jewish.
What else we got?
All right, this one's from Samantha. First, I absolutely love the podcast. I listen with my son, who is a year old, and Mocha's laugh always makes him laugh in the back seat.
Oh, see?
Oh,
yes.
that's nice.
Kids
I like that.
love Mocha's laugh.
Yeah. Also, I think it's weird that my husband locks the door when he takes a shower. What do you guys think?
I do not.
Okay.
I used to.
When you lived alone or when you were living with Jenna?
Yes. This is so weird. When I lived alone,
Yeah.
I used to close the door and even lock it.
Yeah.
And I had no reason.
Yeah, but if somebody breaks in and stuff, like the prowler comes through the window and all
There
this stuff.
was one time, like early in our show,
Yeah.
where when I was living in the condo, the lock on the door broke.
Right. Oh, wow.
And I was
It's not good.
And I didn't have my clothes in there. This is me naked after my shower.
Yeah.
And I had to figure out how to get out of the bathroom. And I was in there for like 30 minutes panicking.
Right.
And I had to get like a pair of scissors and use that as a screwdriver to take the entire
The
doorknob
door off?
Yeah, no, the handle. I had
The
to
knob?
Yeah, I had to break the handle.
Oh, jeez. Do you lock the door, Kayla, when you shower?
I don't, but I have this thing where if I'm washing my hair, I'll be like, just in case someone comes in.
Do you close the door?
I close the door.
You don't lock it, though.
I don't lock it, though. But then when
No.
I'm washing, you know when you wash your hair and you get the suds all up in your face? I'll be
Yeah.
like,
Oh, like you
Just
squint
making-
one eye open?
Yeah,
Keep
just
one
making
eye
sure no
open?
one's
Really?
there.
Huh? More, you lock the door when you shower?
Every time.
Every time. Why, though?
Because I've seen the movie Psycho enough times. and
So
I
it's
know
out of
someone-
fear, though. You think somebody's going to, like, come in and...
Absolutely.
Wait, somebody or Matthew?
Well, I also, I always have this fear that Matthew's going to come in at some point.
Why would that be a problem, though?
Oh, it might scare me.
Do you not find it funny, though, that, like, Maury's like, I lock the bathroom door when I'm in there because I'm afraid that somebody's going to come in and kill me. But do you not realize that by the time they got to you, Matthew would probably already be dead somewhere in the apartment?
I know, but I'm his beneficiary.
Right, fair enough. I don't even close the door when I take a shower.
If I'm home alone, I'll do that.
Yeah?
And then my dog is just there, which is really
Just
creepy.
staring at you?
Just staring. I'm like,
Yeah.
can you stop?
What do you say to the dog when he's staring at you? Do you talk to the dog while you're taking a shower and he's staring at you?
I actually do.
Yeah?
I'm like, you be a good girl, Jersey.
And there you go. These are the conversations that are coming out of the DMs that that you send to us. For the next little while, Kayla is in charge of the DMs.
Yep.
So whatever it is that you want to say, any questions, any comments, you want to submit a joke, anything like that, reach out. Kayla gets them, and she'll read them to us in the room.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10.
on Kiss 92.5
Kiss925.com.
or download the Kiss 92.5 app.